Good morning and welcome to an Inquisitive Crafter episode 50. 50. Oh my gosh. It's a milestone. Cheers. I have quite a bit to talk about. So let's get started. My name is Susie and I'm coming to you from the North Texas area where I crochet and knit and read and garden. I'm not going to talk about my reading today, but I am going to talk about what I have finished, what I am working on, and, what I'm going to be working on actually, and anything else that I decide I want to talk about. Acquisitions, that's what it is. I'm sorry, I had it all planned out and then it left my head the minute the camera turned on. All right, well, let's just go ahead and dive in. Well, I hope you guys are well. I hope everybody's doing good. It has been raining a lot, quite a bit. Lots of pop-up storms here, so I haven't had to water my lawn. Just one time I've watered this entire summer. We're supposed to get storms today. We have chances of storms like this week. So that's really good because, oh, you can see my ring light. I'm sorry, block it. I don't have anything to block it with. I'm going out of town to visit a friend, and my son is in charge of watering my plants. He's not very excited about that, so then maybe he won't have too much to do while I'm out of town. All right, well, before we get into that, let's talk about what I have finished. My first thing I have finished, I will show you. It is the, right notes. Yes, the Car Coaster Design 5 by Regina Designs. This is free on Ravelry. It is a crochet project, and I am going to visit my friend Rebecca, and she has a yellow car with daisies on it. So I wanted to crochet her some cup holder coasties for her car. And then because I had crocheted her these, I wanted to make me some cup holder coasters, not so cute but beautiful, and I will put a picture here. They are called the Auto Cup Holder Insert by Pam Stiff, I think is her last name. It's free on Ravelry, and it is also a crochet design, and I just used some scrap yarn from a hat that I'd made for a coworker. So those were easy, less than an hour projects, and I want to make some more for my car, for my middle seats. That I have a Toyota Sienna 2017. I mean, you don't need to know that, but well, you don't care to know that, I'm sure. But the thing I love about it is all the cup holders. I've got 4 cup holders in the front, plus 2 bottle holders, like one on either door. And then there's cup holders, 4 in the middle, and then 2 in the back. So I love the cup holder option. And I told my husband that's a priority. When I get another car, which I hope never happens, but I'm sure it will, I am getting one with mini cup holders. I don't know why it matters now so much, but it mattered when the kids were younger. And I love it when I can keep my water bottle, my water cup, and my husband's drink in the car. And then if we go get something to drink, we also have a place for those drinks. Anyway, I love a cup holder. Love a cup holder. Okay. So I finished this. I hope my parents are watching because I did this in a week and I should have had it done earlier. But my dad wanted, for a project that he is doing, he wanted a person, a gnome or something. And so I crocheted him And Impkin, look at him. Look. He's perfect. I made the top hat. It's barely attached, so I can take it off if that needs to happen for the project. I put in, it recommended foam roller. Oh, well, okay, let me tell you about what this is. This is an Impkin. It is from a book called Crochet Impkins by Megan Lapp. I have several of her books, and she is brilliant. This book and all of her books are like choose your own adventure books. So she gives several options for the body and a couple options for the legs and options for the arms and options for the, I don't think there's options for the head, but lots of options for the whatever else you want to put on it. And they are so cute. So this is the second Impkin that I have made, and it will not be the last. The only thing I do not like, I did not do well, and possibly it's because maybe I should have crocheted it inside out. They always show the creatures on any stuffed animal I've ever made, stuffy I've made, they always show them inside out. So the wrong side's facing outward. And I love the outside of crochet. So I always flip it out, but you make this belly piece and it looks like a cod piece. So I don't know. And it doesn't hide very well, but I'm hoping, I don't know, I may have to make him an apron or pants or something because I do not like that. I don't know. But other than that, he's perfect. I ordered some eyes off Amazon. I wish I'd gone with the eyes that she put in her book. She has two places she orders from, one in the UK and one in the United States. I think Sir Grape has the eyes that I should have gotten. But see how there's more here? I'm sorry, you can't, the ring light. There's more color here and then no color up here. It's just the pupil. Or here anyway. I think I would have liked that better, but I got these off of Amazon. I had a gift card and you just stick whatever color sticker eyes you want in the back. So I chose like, I don't know if you could tell, but it's like an amber. Anyway, he looks so cute. I put these little, I got these from Michael's, I think, decorative stones. I put stones in his feet to maybe help him stand up a little bit better. You know, the ones you put in vases. So, I don't know that he'll stand on his own, but I'm pretty sure he won't. No, he won't. Oh, and I also put, I twisted up two, sorry, what are these things called? I don't know what these are called. Anyway, I twisted up some of these little bendy things and put them in his body and neck, and then put some in his arms so that they bend a little bit. And, oh, I saw on, did I talk about this on a former podcast? Somebody had said for items with necks, you can crochet a little collar, like an inside, like a tube that you insert in the neck, and then that makes it a little stiffer, like it doesn't wobble so much. And I wish I'd done that on every single thing I'd done that had a neck, because this worked out really good. So just crochet a little sleeve or collar that is not the circumference, diameter, circumference, not good at math, but not the circumference, I think, of what your neck is, but a little smaller. And then you can sew that in. And he's not very wobbly, so that's good. Okay, I'm very proud of him. And just finished him last night too, so I'm still getting over the newness. Look at the little top hat. Okay, so I am going out of town for a week. My bestie teacher bestie and bestie who moved to San Antonio. We don't see each other anymore, and she is going to a conference in Corpus Christi, and for like 4 days, 5 days, 4 days, 5 days. And she said, I'm staying by myself. I've got 2 beds. Come stay with me. And I was like, okay. So I am going, and I'm really glad I'm going. I'm kind of nervous about leaving my family. I'm sure they'll be fine, but my husband is high maintenance. So I hope he can figure out his life. Anyway, so I'm going, and of course I need projects to work on. So that is what we're going to talk today. What do you pack when you're traveling? Now, the advantage of me, I'm going to drive to her house in San Antonio, and then we're going to drive to Corpus. So since we're driving, we could take as much luggage as we want, so I could take quite a few projects. She is going to be taking workshops during the day. I'm just going to be hanging out at the hotel, at the pool, on the balcony, maybe on a beach. I don't know. So what do you take? So I wanted to talk about that. So what I'm planning on, I want to take a mixture. Okay, the main thing I want to work on is my Rocket Tea by Tanis Lavalee. As you may or may not know, I started this in March 4th. Nope. I started this June 13th, 2022. And I am not where I want to be for this project. So it has you start the shoulders and the top and the neck, and you're working flat, which you can't tell because I'm in the middle of a row and I'm on circular needles, but you knit, and then go back, knit, and then go back, knit. And then when it's the appropriate size, then you join and working around. And that's where I want to be, because the wrong side of these rows are all purling, and that's slow for me. So I was hoping to be there, and I'm not. So here is how much I have done since the last time. I've done this much since the last time we spoke. I'm just here for the sparklers stitch marker. And I think I have like 5 more rows. Let me see. I have a row counter on here. A not super effective row counter, but it's cute and I haven't used it, so put it on there. Has a teacup at the end, but you just slide it to the new number. This is a 5 row counter. Slide it to the new number when you get there, so you know what row you're on. So I have 6 rows left. Yeah, 6 rows left before I can join. So I'm hoping I get there. This might be my focus today. So I'm going to take that. But my friend is a crocheter, and she wants to knit, but it's hard. And so I just want to crochet when I'm around her. You know, camaraderie. So I'm going to take some projects. So I'm going to take my Genesis cardigan. You remember that? This is a pattern by Hooked on Tilly. I started this March 4th, 2023. It's a free pattern, but you can't find it. I had to search to find it online because she had taken it down, and then another group had purchased it. So the link is in my Ravelry page to take you there. And I do not know where I am. It's a big mess. So it looks like a blanket. It's like Joseph's Coat of Many Colors, and I've loved that story. So that's why I was attracted to this. I did it in exactly the colors that were in the pattern. So here's the back. And here's a sleeve. And then I'm almost done with the other sleeve. So I really need to be, I'm so close to being finished with this. So I need to finish this. So I'm having to be creative in my color placement. I had to chop up some Lion Brand mandala yarn, and I ran out of the main colorway I was working with, so I had another one that was similar, so I chopped that up and I'm using that. And that's in my gnome coffee bag by, I don't know who this is by. I don't know, it'll be a surprise. I want to say it's Bags by Awesome Granny. Yeah, it's Bags by Awesome Granny. But that's a huge project. And I need some things I can take around that are small. So I've got two. So one is my Summer Fruits tank top by Carrie M. Chambers. I started this June 11th, 2023. My favorite year, apparently. I'm making this for my daughter. I hope she still fits in it since she's a little bit bigger than when 2023. But I got all sorts of goodies in here. Good. Here's what I've done so far. Look at that. I'm making this out of bamboo pop. It's 842. That's what that's telling you. Every time you hear something sing in my house, you have to take a sip. Bamboo pop is 50% cotton and 50% bamboo. And I love, this is, oh, it's called Bright Spot, I think is the colorway. I love the little dots on the waistband. It's a crop, so, but then it's turning into these little pooly line things. And I wasn't so fond of that, but it might be good to not have dots around the girls. So I have an S stitch marker. I don't know where I got that from. And I also have this beautiful dragon. Look at that. This has been so long since I've worked on it. I don't know what these things are marking. So I hope I figure it out. Anyway, I thought I'd work on that. She would like it if I got something finished for her. And then the last thing, if I need an even smaller project, I'm thinking about, I thought we'd discuss this today. I'm making a blanket for my husband out of 2 advents. So I have the Hobbit advent from Fiber Nymph Dye Works that I got in 2023 or 22, one of those years. And so I was making little granny squares out of all of the advents. I'm not finished with this one. And I think I'm almost done. Oh, I like this one. That's pretty. I think I'm almost done with that advent, maybe. So I need to dig around. What I do is I just wound them into a magic ball. I wind the extras into a magic ball, knot ball, and then that's what I make another square out of. So see, I'm making squares now out of the excess, the extras. So this was not one colorway, this was several. And then I also have an advent that I got from Blackstone Fibers, that my advent from 2024. No, from 2023. Yeah. For 2024. And I'm going to work on the blanket some more. So I'm just going to see what little ones I have to finish this up. And I think I'm going to take that. because Rebecca might want to learn how to do granny squares. She had talked about that once, so. Okay, that's a lot. Am I going to get all that stuff done? No. I was going to take my fancy Cuppa socks I'm making for my sister, but I'm not done with the heel yet, and I just want to take it if it's plain knitting. It's too fancy. So 3 crochet projects, 1 knit project. That should be enough. I'm not going to touch all those or get those done, so. I don't know. What do you take on your vacations? Like, what do you take to do? If you knit or crochet, which I sort of hope you do, otherwise you're probably really bored listening to this, that what do you take? So let's, since it's my 50th, episode, let's have a giveaway. I will close it on the next episode, which will be in 2 weeks, and you can enter. I don't know what I'm going to give you. A skein of yarn from my stash, maybe, or if you don't knit or crochet, a project of your choosing, a small project, please. Yeah, let's do that. So, okay, how will you enter? Okay, so you will enter by commenting down below what you take on your vacations to do. What activity do you take? Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, perfect. All right. Oh, the other thing I'm taking is my neck light, in case I have to do night work. Yeah. I charged that up, so it's all ready. Okay, the last thing I wanted to show you is my incoming, my acquisitions. Okay, the first one is July Yarnable. So Yarnable is a monthly yarn subscription that my husband gets me, and it comes with goodies. There's several versions that you can get, but I get the one that comes with goodies, and I get DK yarn, main skein and a mini. But you can get fingering weight, you can get 2 fingering weight, you can get 2 DK, you can get fingering weight and a mini. You can just get the yarn and no goodies, but I like the goodies. So I'm sorry there's gonna be some crinkling because I haven't really unwrapped anything. So they always come in a nice little mesh zip bag. I have so many of these and I do not know what to do with these. But I love all the colors that they put. Okay. There was in this one, and she used to put cards that would tell you the theme and everything, but she didn't do that. So I guess the theme is strawberries. So a strawberry lip gloss, look at that. Smells delicious. Tastes all right. A strawberry yarn cozy cup holder. It just gives care instructions, so I don't know what it is, but strawberries and daisies, that's cute. And then these pencils, this is what I'm going to give my relatives when they have birthdays. It's a set of 7 sharpened pencils on Adulting is Hard. Let me read some of these to you. Another fine day ruined by responsibility. You know you're old when happy hour is a nap. I don't mind getting older, but my body is taking it badly. Too old for Snapchat, too young for Life Alert. My age is very inappropriate for my behavior. And being an adult is mostly just Googling symptoms. So I thought that'd be funny. All of my siblings, I have 4 siblings, and we're all in our 50s. So that would be hysterical. And then the yarn. So the mini skein is called Tide Pool. I love this. It's like a chalky purple. It's showing up pretty dark on screen, but it's not, it's dark, but it's got that slate look to it. I don't know if that's showing up. There's their new logo. Ooh. Did I say this was Hypnotic Yarn that puts out the Yarnable subscription? That's why. And then the main color is Saltwater Taffy, which is this beautiful pale pink with hints of purple. So I get their plush DK. It's 80-20, 85 to 15. So 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. It's the softest yarn. Love this space. Look at them together. They are perfect. I have complained and she has listened. I know she doesn't watch this, but I want the mini skeins to be matchy. So yay. Okay, the second thing, I just got this yesterday. Now I subscribe, so I've already told the story, but I subscribe to Woolen Women's Box, and they do a monthly box, and she recently had a baby, and I did not get my June box, or my May box. They skipped a box on me. So, but I did get, and that's okay because it was a ladybug one, and I'm not really into ladybugs, but I am into beach treasures. So beach treasures is what I got. It comes with, this is a full box, a sea glass project bag pouch. Is that not, that's all my colors right there. Inside their logo. A Sam's Tiny Trinkets. This is 2 twin sisters and a mom, their mom, and one of them does the project bags. Like the mom does the project bag, one sister does the yarn dyeing, and then one sister does the trinkets. Sam's Tiny Trinkets, polymer clay, seashell, and seashore charms. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's the seashell, and there's the seashore. So it's got the beach and the shore and a shell. That's so cute. Now I can take these with me and use them. It came with a faux leather seashell bookmark for holding your page as you take a break from your book to collect seashells, handmade by the Woolen women. So that's cute, and I'm so glad to know it's faux leather. I guess I should have known, but I don't really know much leather. It comes with a Beach Treasures soy wax candle. This is called Sea Spa, lemon, lime, and sea salt, hand poured. I've been giving my candles away. I've had 2 boxes from them, and I gave away 1 candle to Rebecca when she came and visited, and 1 candle to my daughter because she loves candles. And I do not like perfume scent, but I'm keeping this one. And then a sea glass, a wool wash bar. Oh, it's a wool wash bar. I'm glad I didn't put this in the shower. It's called Summer Sun, peach, mango, and passion fruit. Well, that's good to know. Oh, and then the yarn. Oh, and a pattern, which I just saw this. Sea Glass Mini Bag by Kathy Oliveras. That's for crochet. And they must not have very many crocheters because you can get a knit pattern too. the knit pattern would have been the Scale Socks by Twin Stitches Designs. But I don't get that one because I got the crochet box. And my yarn is, the colorway is Beach Treasures. This is a 100% superwash merino. There we go. All my colors. Oh, something soft and squishy. Okay. So that's that. I need to do that. And then the last thing, I'm going to put in a montage of all my opening, but I have been opening up my Summer Solstice Countdown or whatever from Dragon Hoard Yarn, and this is what I've gotten so far. Look at these, look at these, look at these. They are so beautiful, and they came with a couple of, let me see if I can find them. There should be 2. No. Of dragon stitch markers. This was an advent based on Fourth Wing books. And then I thought I could open up the new one with you today. Today's the 13th. It's called Quest Squad. So it's got a little stamp. I don't know if you can see that. These are so dark and moody. I love dark and moody. Look at that. It is like a green, navy, some burgundy. Oh, so pretty. It says, I punch, hate, punch sewing. So it's quotes from the books. It's so cute. There's their logo. And I don't know what I'm making with this, but it's gonna be something lovely. I just take a sewing, I put some scrap yarn and I take a sewing needle or a darning needle and push it through the top. So I can keep them in order if I want to keep them in order, but I don't think I'm going to. So if you want a closer look at the colors, stay for the end because you'll see my little video of the first 12 days. And then if not, no hard feelings. I will talk to you later. I hope you're having a great summer. I hope you're learning new things, being inquisitive, keep reading, keep exploring, keep wondering.